very interesting, right? Up the tree. Actually, it's very interesting, very adventurous, right? But to me, it's a torture. You know why it's a torture? Because being a senior manager, while you're given a big bungalow to stay, during the team building, not knowing that up the tree, it is so very cold, and then the front is the water, what they call the wave, the waterfront, so middle of the night you can hear all the waves, so scary and also very cold. We don't know where is the control. I really suffered the first night. To be very honest, the second night, then I tell them how to control the temperature, right? But actually, this is a privilege, And this house itself, I say it cost a night about $200 to $300 because it's on top of the tree. Yeah, so this is the kind of benefits we get as a senior manager. This one very happy because farewell speech in Bali. See, because we rotate, our HR meeting around Southeast Asia, and this was the last meeting in Bali. I was so happy that I'm leaving Mers. Why? I tell you why. And this is from Singapore, this is from Philippines, and this is from Copenhagen, and there are a few more there, right? So when you said you want to leave the company, wow, so happy. I mean, you think of you leave the company, a lot of perks and benefits being given out because the money, the benefits, the travel, that kind of thing. Why did I want to leave the company? Yeah. Okay. You see, while I'm working, when I work, I really work, alright, until I suffered from health problem, whereby I have a big 6 inches fibroid, right? And actually the blood kept on flowing non-stop, until I fainted twice in the toilet. To that extent, I was so committed to my job, so committed, until I went to see the doctor. The doctor said, I need to operate and take up my womb, uterus, ovary, alright? And with that, I still think of my job. Just imagine that, I'm still thinking of my job. What happened if I go on leave? And that is the time where we have the board meeting, I have to conduct the board meeting, and what happened to my routine, Now think of it, it's really silly, right? Health should come first, right? So I consulted 2 doctors. 2 doctors also say you have to go through the operation, right? And before that, my upline, right? My upline, that is my sister, CCM Vivian Tan. She's there. She used to come to my place and share with me Elken. When I see her, I just don't like to see her face. Why? Come again, talk about Elken, Being a corporate woman, we don't believe in direct selling. I mean, that is very bad, If we are working today in a corporate, I think we should open up our mind. Don't follow my footsteps. I let it close my ear, even my eyes. Each time she comes, I just refuse to listen, She even give me free spirulina, what they call IG6, in big bottles, free of charge. But today, you get from her to pay her more, Poor, really. But anyway, she never give up on me. She never give up on me. So when I had this problem, I actually booked the operation theater already, And then we are preparing a room downstairs so that I did not climb upstairs, during after my operation. So during that week, I called my sister again, right? I said, hello, I'm going for an operation. I will be out of action for at least 1 month or so. When she heard it, she rushed to my place. Then she told me, sister, give me 1 chance, right? If I lie to you, there's only 1 chance, right? Moreover, you're my sister, how much can I lie to you? I cannot run away, right? So, at that point in time, I really had to humble myself. Humble myself. Being the younger sister and the eldest, how to listen to her, right? But my life is threatened, I have no choice. So listen to her. She tell me, detox, take detox, right? And then after that, she tell me, buy what they call BioPure. I said, how much? 3650. Wow, that time even we don't have the easy pay, So what choice I find? I have to invest, right? And then spirulina. So I just follow what she told me, alright? And because of that, I continue to consume. After 6 months later, I can see improvement right in my health. You know, one day I have to consume at least 100 tablets of spirulina. Anybody taking hundreds? No, yeah? People think that I'm crazy. But because of health, you know, I have no choice. I have to listen to her. And after 1 year, it really helped me to recover. Right? Recover. And then that built up my confidence, right? It built my confidence, right? And from then on, I also share with my staff and my colleagues, because being the HR, if you have any medical problem, you'll come to me, right? So I sincerely share with them. And I worked there for about 10 years already, and then they really believe in me because there's no nonsense for my side, for me, so that they really respect what I tell them. Then they just consume, they also gave back their help, right? Then after that, I couldn't concentrate anymore because just on the boss, Walter Lockergut. That time he was traveling very often, you know, here, Singapore and Copenhagen, you know. So I have a lot of time on myself, you know. I can manage my time myself. So I also, open, okay, first screen, the next minute, Elken, the next minute, name listing. My mind is already going haywire already. I couldn't concentrate anymore. Couldn't concentrate. That is why at that point I was telling myself I have to make a decision whether I want to do Elken or continue with my job, right? And finally I decided to leave my job. Why? You can see from the chart here. You see, 1 to 5 years, hopefully you can become a senior manager. Even and how far can you go from here? Right? And how many CEOs in the company, right? How many directors in the company, right? And then as you go up, the stress is there. Stress, right? Then sometimes we just couldn't sleep. Because once you enter the office, that is where your stress starts, right? Your handphone, your direct line, your general line, until you really get a bit, give up, right? You really trade money for help. That is why I trade money for help, right? And also no family time. Even holidays, I had to work because I had to prove that, you know, I can do it, I can keep up to the pace, right? And there's no freedom. Each time I apply for a job, I apply for a leave, I had to make sure that I finish my job. So I was saying to myself, do I want to carry on with that type of lifestyle, right? Money is important, but money is not everything. Right? It's not everything. Then another thought is, okay, if you work, you can see 10 years to become a senior, country HR manager. And in Elken, I'm very shy to say that I am a 1-year manager in Elken. You see, today, people 24 hours or few hours can be a manager. Myself take 1 year. Even when I became manager, my sister is so happy, you know, was bubbling and so happy and tell me, you're a manager. I said, so what? Manager, I'm already a manager in the corporate world. True or not? Yeah? So I have no excitement in that sense, right? But now think of it, manager in Elken and manager in the corporate world is two different things altogether. Right? Because manager in Elken is actually you create your position, what position you want, you do it, you work it out, you sweat out for it. Corporate, the boss will decide. She likes you, she'll pay you, he will give you faster promotion, yeah? And a lot of stepping, back step kind of thing, right? And then second thing is value determined by others, right? How much you worth. Every year any increment or no increment is up to the boss to decide, right? Whereas here, the sky is the limit, yeah? And every year we have to plan the budget for the company, make sure the company make money, and so that your seats will be warm, you know? And then the budget every year is increasing, you know, it never stagnant or come down, never, right? Whereas here, you plan for your own future. What you want, you plan for it, right? Nobody will determine for you. The sky is the limit. You are the boss, right? And Elken will give you a blank check for you to write yourself, yeah? And then we talk about products, Elken products, right? Sometimes you say, products, there's so many companies, you know? Theirs is better or ours is better, but you see our product, see, product can be replaced, but Elken, we are running on MRT concept. The concept is here to stay. Product may come in and phase out, but the MRT concept is here to stay, right? So it will not be outdated because MRT is regarding talking about our cells, right? The 60 trillion cells. What do our cells need? Basically, the 4 steps, it will not change. Whether you're young, you're old, you're sick, or you're healthy, you need these 4 steps. That is why Elken is so good that we can maintain our, our company position because our concept, our approach towards our products, right? One thing. And you see here, when we buy product out there, usually you say, oh, whoever manufacturer or who is the creator, but we are so fortunate here, we even can take photograph with the creator of the product, the founder of the product. For example here, the founder is the son of this Kudo, right? Where else can you have this kind of privilege to take photos with all these founders, right? Especially our Elken Spirina, the $1 million product in Elken. Yeah, give our Elken Spirina a big applause. Even our Dr. Zenergy, the founder of Dr. Zenergy, see, we have a chance to take photographs with them. Aren't we proud of our Elken product? Yes, that's why we are here to stay, you know. No matter how many direct selling out there, I think once your mind is focused, you will not change, you will not, you will not change, you will not jump. So I can assure you that Elken will be our first and the last MMM. Yeah. And our marketing plan is so very fantastic, right? It is not how much you can earn, you know, but how much you want to achieve. That's why I said Elken gives you a blank check. People say that, oh, Elken is here for the last 15 years already. You know, you come in now, definitely you will not make the money because the earlier birds have taken the big chunk of it. Not true. Marketing plan is very, very fair. All right. As I mentioned, 1 year become manager. So I'm not proud that 1 year I became manager. But I'm proud that once I see the opportunity, right? Once I see the opportunity, within a span of 3 months, I jump from manager to BSM. At least I catch up my lost time, right? I skip Sapphire, Ruby, I jump to BSM. And 1 year later, DCM and with the car fund, and 3.5 years, become crown manager and having the house fund. This is my first RO sharing. When my upline CCM came on, come and share with me the RO,